SMCS RISK is providing the full spectrum of fire safety training and knowledge. We start off at our base level, which can be for residential properties or for small industry, and that is just the basic level of fire understanding and how fire spreads and how to use extinguishers, etc. Giving the public and the employers of workplaces an understanding of the measures and things that can happen in the workplace. We then extend past that to development of industry-based fire teams, where especially the larger companies have their own fire teams specific to that industry, and in some cases some of those fire teams even have their own fire appliances. We then move on with that training to breathing apparatus, ensuring that those firefighters are safe. Remember, the SMCS is a safety company, so we want to equip and make sure that the firefighters of that industry-based fire team are safe, and that's why we encompass our breathing apparatus training with our fire training. And then, industry-specific, we do hazardous materials training, and that will depend on the workplace and the hazards that they have in that. And with that, we use our breathing apparatus into wearing chemical suits and then into the fully encapsulated suits. We are the only company in Cambodia that has moved forward with that progression for industry. SMCS also conducts warden training and evacuation training, which is exceptionally important for the protection of the employees that are in those employees or residents in those properties. So we train designated people in their roles and responsibilities as wardens and chief wardens, safety officers within those buildings, and we teach them how to safely use the equipment within the building, but we also train them how to ensure we have a safe and prompt evacuation of the building, ensuring the safety of all those that may be there. Building audits to look at the safety features, the fire safety features that they should have in their buildings or they have in their buildings, and we will do a full findings, and then we'll do recommendations based on those findings, and then we'll do a risk matrix for them to show them the gaps where they need to what they should be fixing, to help them ensure that they have a safe workplace for the community, their employees and the broader public. Safety goes back, well, over 40 years actually. I was a firefighter in Australia for 35 years and held the position for the last 11 years as Commander Operations, the Metropolitan Fire Brigade, Melbourne. Whilst I was part of the Metropolitan Fire Brigade, I was seconded to the Asian Disaster Preparedness Centre in Bangkok to lecture in disaster management. I've worked for Red R Australia, teaching and facilitating urban search and rescue in the Philippines. I've also done a scoping mission for United Nations on the fire service in Timor-Leste. I've been heavily involved over the years training with the fire police here in Cambodia, and most recently was training the fire police in Phnom Penh in their newly acquired breathing apparatus. I think this is an exceptionally important issue. We find that in the Cambodian environment at the moment we have people training that don't hold qualifications as workplace trainer assessors. Also, they lack the skills and the knowledge of firefighting, whereas SMCS looks at the whole package. We employ people that have theoretical skills as well as practical skills in the application of fire safety. And this is where it's most important that potential employers that wish to have a company teach them in fire safety, that they ensure that those instructors hold the qualifications in workplace trainer assessor. They also hold qualifications, theoretical qualifications, but most importantly, that they have the experience and the knowledge to apply that theoretical knowledge onto the students that are participating in that learning training session. Without that practical experience, we are leaving a gap of the knowledge that we can pass on.